Welcome back to another Mitchell's Aircooled Garage. Today, get to work on the bus again. We've actually got it onto the ramp last night, which is pretty cool. So we can get it up in the air and have a real good look around it. Sorry if I'm a bit wheezy or a bit sneezy. Hay fever season is fully kicked in for me, so yeah, I'm struggling quite a bit. So let's see how we get on. So since you last see me, the parts hall is turned up. So yeah, I'll quickly show you what we got. So one of the parts, obviously, is this arch set. I had one for the other side, but we did have one for this side, but they cut it out. But I don't think I'm going to replace the whole arch, as I've said before, because obviously it's got the sign right in here. So I'm probably just going to cut that along there, replace this lower section, and then do the same here. Keep this because the arch is solid itself, so just get rid of this there. Rear quarter, well, rear light section that's turned up as well. We had one for the other side, but we needed that. Rear section here is turned up, so obviously that's to go under there. We've also got seatbelt mounts for driver and passenger side, and then 2 outer seals. So yeah, and I picked these up yesterday, literally again 5 minutes from my house. Met a lovely guy, which had some really cool rides, so and he done me a great deal on these, so yeah, appreciate that, Tim, and hopefully get to catch up again soon, buddy. But yeah, that's what do you think? Keep this original rusty bumper on the back. Obviously that's the original one, I would say. Still got a little bit of white showing through there, but or run that white bumper. I think the white one would look a little bit better, I think. But yeah, I don't know, what do you think? The first job today is I've got the screws for this, so I'm going to get those put in and get the deck lid up, get the rear lights out, and then get the bumper off, and then start cutting, I guess. So first of all, we're going to take these light lenses out. This one's only got one screw in. Again, I think they're the genuine lights. So let's take these out. Comes free with moss as well, look at that. It's pretty easy. I'm going to do the other side. This one actually has got 3 screws in it. So let's get these out. Been a while since I've done these rear lights. Last time I'd done these would have been on my green panel van, and come to talk about the green panel van, that is actually the paint from it when we done the tubs, so it's pretty cool. It's getting used again on another bus, this screwdriver. So I think we're going to probably get my old panel van on the content at some point. Adam's done a good job of it, getting it overhauled. Engine's had a full overhaul now, and obviously when we first built it, we just run the 1641 with single carbs and narrow beam, and I tubbed all the front and chassis notched it and etc. So Adam's now put his own touch on it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully we get that on some content soon as well. I think that seal's past its sale by, don't you? If that's moss or sealant. So we got the rear lights out. It wasn't as easy as I thought, to be fair. I had to break the last bit off and then cut the nuts off because they were spinning inside the units. So obviously 3 come undone, both sides, which was handy. And there's always one, isn't there? So it was one there and one there. I'm guessing where the weathers come down and run onto there. But it sort of gives us a little insight to what we've got to do here. Obviously that probably could be, saved. To be fair, it's not too bad, but I think while we've got the panel, I think we just get that replaced all the way across there. This side is actually okay. This is actually really solid. So I think all I'm going to do is just plate where that needs to be plated. and blend it in, which is similar to what I've done on the green one. So I think the next job is get the bumper off, and then we can start manoeuvring some parts. So let's go. Bumper off. So first of all, I think we're have a go at moving this section. So that needs to be done. So we get that took out, and then probably work my way around here. Unless I do this section first, we'll work it out. But yeah, it all needs to be coming off anyway. So that needs to be repaired. Back of the chassis there, that's quite rotten. Well, the bumper, I had to rip the bumper out there because the nuts just spinning. So one of them come out. These have got two fixings. So this side of the chassis is okay. This one's got one in it. So if I just plate the end and put a new thread in that, and then that should be okay. So let's get to it. And also got myself a new little toy. So it's pretty cool, that is, because obviously it's nice with a big grinder. With little ones, you get a lot more precise cuts and get into small areas. So yeah, pretty happy with that, to be fair. So that's pretty, yeah, that was tough to get off, let's put it that way. But we got the new rear valance just in place there. I think I'm gonna have to order the section that goes behind it as well, because that side is okay, but this side's rotted out underneath, so I'm probably gonna end up changing the whole panel. We need to address in here, building this section back up, but just cut this off for now, just so we can see where we are here. Like I said, this corner is really good, so it'd be a shame to cut all this off because it's, you know, it's pretty solid still. So this side, yeah, that's what I'm going to tackle next. I'm just going to get all the marks, get it all squared up how I want to cut, and then get it all cut off, and then cut the other panel, I guess, and then try and marry the two together. But yeah, I can't go no further on this now until I get the other section. So, because I don't want to cut off too much, because I want to look at the section how it all goes on there. But I mean, there you go. You know, it gives me a good vision anyway. We've got a long way to go, but that's some of the rust off. So that's a good sign. So what I think I'm going to do is going to masking tape roughly where I want it to be cut. I think there's pretty good, to be fair. Just transition that round. That just gives me a straighter line to work along. I'm watching a few tips on YouTube and they say this is the best way to do it. I don't know if to come a bit higher, will it be easier to piece in the light? I don't know at this time. I might just cut through there and then we'll see how we get on. I need to split the seam here because I think there's a seam there. And then I'll just cut that arch. I think we get this cut off first. See if we can get this separated. Because I think they're attached in here as well. So yeah, let's make a start on that. So yeah, we're making really good progress on the bus today. I was going to go to Auto Jungle today, but got up late and etc. And I was a bit tired, to be fair. So you know, I thought I'd have it down the bus, and I'm glad I have, really. So this is where we are at the moment, as you can see. So what I will do now is going to get the other quarter, the new quarter which I have, and then get the two lined up together, and then just to get it all literally all cut in. It's not going to be fitted or anything today because obviously we need to do quite a bit of rust treatment. Main chassis leg's good, battery box needs replacing, which my friend thinks he's got one stored away. So that'd be quite cool to get that off of him and get that replaced. Yeah, it's getting there. A lot of hours, but it's nice to see. You know, I know they're not fixed, but you know, see new panels on it. So yeah, stick with me and let's see if we can get this rear panel cutting. So this is the panel, obviously. What I'm going to have to do is measure it all, measure what I've took off of there, because like I said, I wanted to keep the most of it I could, because it wasn't that rotten. Under there, we're going to have to get that treated. The mud flap looks okay. Chassis leg is okay, I'll just rush treatment that. You'll have to build a plate in here, get a plate building in there, and obviously new plate this side too. But like I said, I'm going to have to order that back section that goes along the back of here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get this section here sorted out. Excuse me if I cough on here. I mean, I'm struggling a little bit with the old asthma, so yeah, bear with me on that one. So yeah, let's crack on. So what I've just done here is I've just put like a bolt through that hole for the light and a bolt through that hole. So that should then pull that somewhere where I want it. Got it up in there. So that's just the way I'm thinking about doing it. And then I'm going to try and mark around the back, and then I'll just cut in, cut in a bit. And if I have to take some more, I have to take some more out. So, but I'd rather have more material than have not enough material, and then we have to fill it with filler rods, etc. So, yeah, let's get this marked up now. So, yeah, just had a quick lunch break. It's been a bit of a tough morning with the heat and stuff. But I've cut the quarter out of the new panel, and yeah, I'm over the moon with the fitment, to be fair. Small areas where it's rusted, but I can just piece those in. But, overall, yeah, I'm really happy with it. So it's cool to see now it's got new panels on it, to be fair. It gives me that vision that, which I wanted to see. So I'll show you what I've done anyway. So, yeah, this is the outlook of it. Really happy with that, to be honest. Obviously, it's not welded in yet, but yeah, small little there where it was rusted. So we'll just piece that in. Obviously, that will be tighter than that when I just like butt it up a little bit. Yeah, this is a really sweet join here. Literally minute. Yeah, and then obviously this just needs knocking up too. So it's just on a magnet for now. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. It's just nice to see, what it can be, this bus. Back end's definitely looking a lot better than what it did. Let's put it that way. So I think what I'm going to do is tech screw that back panel on. Then I can get the rear deck on and just lower that down, and then we can see what that looks like all together. Yeah, I feel I'll do that now. So I got these clips off Amazon. I think they was like £10. Really good. Just holds the panels together. Great little buy those. I'm happy with those. Just keeps it all in place. So yeah. So I've got these new fixings. Obviously the ones that are up in here we can't get out, but I bought new ones to go into there and there. This one's a bit tighter. Yeah, but I mean those ones in there, I haven't got to get it off. So yeah, they will go in there, and then let's see how that gets on. So just gonna have a go at getting this front bumper on, just to give us an idea what the bus will look like. I've only got one bolt here, so I'm gonna have to get a couple of others. I think I've got some here which is going to be similar to it. Luckily I've got this one. Sweet, let's go and find some more. So to get the bumper now, I can't remember where they go up, but it's just temporary fit anyway, just so we can get a look. How much better does that look just with the bumper on? So I've just flipped the bumper over because it had a hot light holes in the top. So, and I think it would have been this way with the number plate mount in there. So, like I say, it's got to come up again, but I just wanted to look what it looked like in front of the bus. Give it a face. Sweet. How much better does that look? Just need 2 headlights now. So if any of you's got any headlights, put it in the comments. I'm happy to buy some good ones off of you. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day today. Done a lot more than what I thought I was gonna do. Probably do a bit more midweek now. It's so hot now. I've got a lot of tidying up to do. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode again. Like I say, I think the next one will be West Norfolk Dubs. Maybe we do a little vlog on that again. And then we have got to go and see the guy with the Samba. That's definitely happening. So, and then we've got a couple of shows, I think, as well. Well, Skeg Vegas is not far away, which I'm really looking forward to. Favourite show, as always. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.